yeah, times 1,000, yeah, divide by
1.83.
yeah. Was that our cable? Yeah, but that was 2 point. We had 2.5, didn't we?
Oh.
That was a ring circuit, wasn't it? So we're going to use 2.5. So let's use 2.5. 2.5 twin and earth. So it's 2.5, 1.5, 19.51. Yeah, 19.51 equals. I've got 20.5. Yeah? 20.5 metres. So just over 20 metres. Yeah? It's not bad. And considering these are probably a bit high, right? That's about right. It is a small circuit. Yeah? And easy, isn't it? So you've now got the tools to start actually not only verifying your results before you do anything, right? But actually, does this help you understand the figures you're going to get on your test meters now? Are these figures starting to make a little bit more sense? Yeah? We're moving out from the level 2, green for go and red for no. Right, we're now moving into figures, and you've got to understand what is a low reading, what is a middle sort of reading when you've got something connected or it's a spur, and what's a fucking very high reading when we haven't got any continuity. Yeah? Normally, if you haven't got continuity, it's going to be off the scale. Okay? It's got to be off the scale if you've got no continuity. Right? But if you've got resistance fault where the cable's split, there's only one strand touching, right, the resistance is going to be very high there, so it could be high, but you've still got a bit of continuity. So when you look at things like this, when you come to do fault finding and you look at readings like that, you go, oh fuck me, I'll go like that and I'll go, well, the cable's damaged, and I could go between sockets and the cable's buried in the wall, and I'll go, the cable's damaged between that socket and that socket, about there. And I don't even know where the cable is, but I can tell you roughly where that cable will be damaged by those figures, by looking at those figures. So it's a little bit like a computer programmer, you know, a bit like the Matrix when he's looking at all these figures, and we're looking at all these numbers and we think it's just numbers, but the Matrix man, he's actually seeing pictures and all that lot. My son's the same. When he does a website, he doesn't use a packet where he'll draw a square. He just fucking types numbers and that in, which means a square, fill it with fucking red. Yeah. Now I can't get that, but I can get that when I look at a test meter. And that's what you will get to a point at level 3. After that, it's just experience and doing it, which you'll become more comfortable. You will get to the point where you'll understand it and you can do it. When you go and start using it a lot, you will become so comfortable with it, you won't think about it. And then you've cracked it. Yeah? Enough for tonight, yeah? Was that all good? Yeah. So, we're getting close now. I might even bring some boards in next week and put some resistors on them so you can actually try and get some readings and see for yourself.
When's half term?
Half term's 3 weeks, end of October.
Do you know when we break up for Christmas?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll get the calendar up. Actually, if you go onto Canvas, they've got the not Canvas. If you log in, before you click on there, they've got a calendar up on there. But I will bring the calendar and give you all the dates. Yeah, yeah. We break up quite early before Christmas. I think it's about 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know when we come back?
We normally come back day after New Year's Day.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally the 3rd or the 4th, something like that, depending if it's a weekend.
When do we split?
Well, it'll be after half term. After half term, we'll split. Yeah.
So, you know, I'm looking at the ECS card website and it says, have I done an apprenticeship recognised or unrecognised, am I doing an unrecognised apprenticeship by attending
No,
college?
you're not doing an apprenticeship.
Nothing to do with an apprenticeship.
Nothing at all to do with an apprenticeship. No.
Okay.
You're doing a level. You've done level 2, and you're doing level 3 diploma.
So what is an unrecognised apprenticeship?
An unrecognised apprenticeship would be if you're working for a one-man band and you've been taught on site and you've gone to college and just done your papers. A recognised one is when you're working with a company, you're doing your papers, your technical bit at college, but the company has registered you as an apprentice.
Okay.
Only certain companies have the ability to do that. You can't have a self-employed bloke take a lad on and call it an apprenticeship. It's not. And if you're self-employed, you can't. Yeah, you.
I'm with a one-man band.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got the electrical. I've just got the labourer's card.
See you later, guys.
That's what I'm trying to get. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I know loads of one-man bands that would love to take a lad on and send him to college. However, the problem with that is, years ago, what we used to do is, he'd take him on and we used to have him call it day release. So he's in one day with all the apprentices doing all the technical stuff, and he's been taught by this bloke. If they're under 19, you can't do that. They have to be in full-time education,
Yeah.
which is 2.5 days a week. They can't do that.
I couldn't get my ECS card until I got my certificate through for level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
And you got the
one-man
you got
band
the
that
card
came
saying
to the-
Libra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it on my
Yeah,
phone.
and I know loads of one-man bands, which are
You're
good
working on
sparkies,
site, yeah?
and you probably learn more with them than you learn with a big
This
fucking
labour
guy
That's
doing an
what I'm with.
apprenticeship.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm with, but I'm paying for the course of my
But
own.
for this
Yeah.
you have
But
level
are you
2
self-employed?
certificate
Yeah.
and
Tax
level 2
deductible.
certificate
Yeah.
and
Tax deductible.
ECS health and safety.
Yeah, fucking put it in the claim. You'll get half of this
Right.
fucking
Done
back
that
end.
one,
You're
yeah.
going to have to pay so
You can
much
apply
tax.
online.
Okay.
There are
Yeah, it's
300
training. That's
questions.
massively taxed. I
Do you
think,
know,
in
do you
fact,
have
you
to
might,
up some?
you might be
I'm
out claiming something like 75%
You
of the
upload
fee
this
of
For
the
course,
revision,
yeah.
You'll get that back.
ECS they provide
Any books you
300
brought,
questions.
claim it.
And
They
just
give you the
revise
answers.
them and the and
Oh yeah,
the
God,
final
yeah,
test
get
with
the full
question
receipt and
you
fucking
have
put
to
that into
done
your
that,
tax.
yeah.
Claim it. It's
I've
training.
done that one.
Yeah.
You done the
I've only
test?
been
Yeah, I've done it. I
self-employed
need
for
to just put
It's
my
just started
certificates in the
with this tax
computer.
Yeah. Oh, fucking keep
And then pay
everything,
the money
every
and get the
receipt,
card.
everything in.
Yeah.
They can only say no.
So both you,
As far
are
as
you a
things like
labourer?
Zee goes, 'cause you do everything
Labourer,
online now, it's
ECS
in
card?
your-
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's all
Yeah,
the
so all
transactions
I've got-
online,
I've
so
got-
you
I've
don't
got
really
the
have to
TCS
use
labour's
this
card.
idea.
Do you work for yourself or you got a boss?
No.
Well,
Depends.
so
Depends what account
is your
you've
boss
got. If
paying
you've
you
got
good
a
money or is he
chartered
saying you're a
account, you've got an
labourer, you're no good,
accountant
you're
and a
no money?
chartered
No, I'm
accountant.
on
A
decent
normal
money.
accountant will work
Above
out
£16
your tax, and he'll send it off to the
I'm
tax
round
man,
about
and the
that.
tax
Okay.
man will tell
Your labourer's
him
card,
how
yeah.
much
It
tax
depends.
you've
Also
got to
depends
pay.
on the
A
company.
chartered
How
accountant
they
will
treat
tell the tax man
Yeah.
how
Maybe-
much tax you've got
I
to
see
pay.
most of the
Yeah.
people.
Right, and
they
because
are
he's a
very
chartered
well
accountant,
experienced
they will take
electricians,
his
but
word
they just
for
have a
it.
labour card.
And that's
They
all.
do all
That's
the
the
work.
difference. I've only
And
ever
they got
used
to
chartered
control the
accountants.
account.
And if he says you pay 300 quid this year taxable,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pay
A lot of
320
people
quid.
don't want
And the
to.
tax man will
Yeah.
send me a
They
letter
don't
going,
do
you've
that.
overpaid your
They
tax.
do
Oh, don't
level
worry
one,
about it. You keep
level
that.
two, level three.
Keep that in
And
my
you
account
normally
until next year.
Yeah.
Keeps
Test
it sweet.
inspect. They don't really care
Yeah,
about
keeps
it.
it sweet. Always overpaying by a few quid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
And
if you want to
VAT as well. I
professional,
always
then
overpay my
you do
VAT.
NVQ.
Fucking brilliant. They just leave me alone then.
So maybe you run your own company.
But like I said, all these people that have done their MVQs,
See you later.
they've got their gold cards, they've got all
Yeah.
that. A lot of people kick them off site, saying, well,
Yeah.
like,